So when you're thinking about planning for YouTube and maybe thinking about your business as a whole and planning around your business and where YouTube fits into your business, one way to start thinking about that and start thinking of ideas is thinking about how do you profit from YouTube? How does YouTube help your business? There's really 7 ways that you can actually make money either with YouTube or in partnership with YouTube or leveraging the power of YouTube. So let's review these 7 ways that you can make money with YouTube, because you might want to use 1 or 2 of them, or maybe all 7 of them. It's all up to you. And one's not necessarily better than another. It all depends on what your skill set is and what your niche is and what you're trying to accomplish. So let's look at these 7 ways you can make money on YouTube. The first thing that people think about is the YouTube Partner Program, actually more commonly known as YouTube monetization or just simply monetization. That's where when an ad runs in front of your video, or sometimes in the middle of your video too, if you have a longer video, and if people don't hit that skip ads button, but they actually click through the ad, you get paid a tiny, tiny little amount. And if you get enough people clicking through, you can make money from just people clicking on ads on YouTube. Now, there is qualification to qualify for the partner program. You need 1,000 subscribers on your channel. So that's the first hurdle that you need to get to is 1,000 subscribers. And then you need 4,000 hours watched. They could be subscribers watching, it could be non-subscribers watching, just total of 4,000 hours watched on YouTube in 1 year. So within a year, once you can take forever to get to your 1,000 subscribers, but it's over a 1-year period for your 4,000 hours watched, right? So if you want to be part of the partner program, you don't have to be, by the way. And a lot of people are successful not being on the partner program because they're promoting other ways through YouTube, these other 6 ways. But if you want to be on the partner program, you need 1,000 hours, 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours watched, plus a couple other things like no policy violations and that you got your 2-step verification enabled, so there's a couple other things too. But first, just focus on subscribers and hours watched is where you'd want to start with as you start planning out your channel and maybe what might be where you want to focus on. So if you want to really be part of YouTube's partner program and be monetized, you might need to make more videos more frequently than somebody where that's less important to them. Another way, and really a real primary way for businesses, is through using YouTube and YouTube videos for promoting products or services. So a product might be just a product that you ship, or people can come into a store and buy. Here's an example of a product that looks like it peels corn off the cob, right? So maybe you maybe you have a video channel which is all about corn recipes, how to cook with corn, and as part of that, what you're mainly trying to do is actually sell this little gizmo for peeling corn off the cob. Or maybe you have a service like a consulting service or a coaching service. It could be online, it could be virtual, or it could be in person. Either way, you might be providing videos on tips or trips or advice with the whole idea of building relationships with people, so they'll come and click through in the description, they'll click through your links and go buy your service. So whether it's a product or service, you're trying to use your videos, not so much to be monetized on YouTube, but more so to sell a product and or service. Another thing you can use YouTube for is to crowdfund a project that you might be working on, like a Kickstarter type campaign, where you're using videos to say, hey, I'm doing this and I need to raise money, right? And go to my Kickstarter link and contribute money. It might be just a simple promotional video around that, or maybe you're providing information around children's education videos, right? And you're trying to raise money to create something for children's education. So you create videos around that, and then people can click a link and they can contribute to your campaign. So you can use it for crowdfunding a project. Another way that a lot of creative people use to monetize themselves, YouTube, or help support what they do, is use your fans to help support your creativity. And a real popular way they use is a service called Patreon. You can go to patreon.com and you can see from their website, it's change the way art is valued. Let your most passionate fans support your creative work via monthly membership. And that's what it is you might make YouTube videos, and then people could click through a link to go to your Patreon account you would set up, and then they can sign up to say, okay, I'm going to give $5 a month US or 20 or whatever amount that they want to contribute to you to support what you do. And that's real good, particularly if you're, let's say, like an artist or a musician or something like that. It's a way that you can help monetize what you do. So if you like making videos where you play the guitar, but you'd like to get paid for it, you can have your loyal fans can click through to that Patreon account, and then they subscribe through Patreon to you, and then they give you money, which is a really nice thing. And your YouTube videos help promote that. In fact, in your videos, you'd say like, hey, I want to thank all my loyal fans out there. Don't forget to hit my Patreon link in the description below and sign up to get for a monthly subscription to give me whatever you want to help support me so I can keep making more music or art and videos for you. Another way you can use YouTube to help promote yourself and promote what you do is licensing your content to others, right? Where other people might pick up your content. Maybe you're a writer and you write blogs and things like that, and people want to buy your blogs, and you might be using video to help promote your blogs or your writing, or you've got a book or ebooks, or even just the videos you make yourself, where people want to buy those videos and then use them as their own videos and maybe a training or whatever, so you can license that content to somebody else. Another way that's similar to that, but just slightly different, is sponsoring your videos, where brands would sponsor your videos. This is, real popular, let's say, in the health and beauty area, right? So here's a YouTuber, and she's promoting maybe some type of skincare product, for example. But it doesn't have to be that. It could be anything. I get people want to sponsor my videos because they have a stock research service or something like that, right? For example, and you can pay a monthly fee to them, and you can get stock tips and stock research. Might be boring for most of you, I suppose, but it's the same idea, where I might have a video and I might say in the video, like, this video is sponsored by, let's use the skincare one. This video is sponsored by ABC Skin Cream. I really like it. It really makes my skin look pretty, or maybe a little better than that. But the idea is that you're promoting that product for your sponsor, and you're letting your people who are watching your video know that it is a paid promotion, in effect, that you're doing with that. Another real easy way is, and this is really easy, is affiliate marketing. And basically affiliate marketing is in your description below your video, you put a custom link that you provide in that description, and when people click that link to go somewhere, every time they click through and they make a purchase to wherever you've sent them, then you get paid a little money as an affiliate, as kind of a partner with somebody. So if we look at the process here, let's say it was like for a book, right? Let's say you have a niche, you want to select your niche, that's your business that you're in, and maybe as part of your video you're mentioning a book, and you can go buy the book on Amazon, right? And maybe there's a particular book, maybe your own book, but maybe more so just books from Amazon, right? So you select your niche, and then you create your video, whatever it might be on whatever topic, and you then choose an affiliate program that's going to be the link that's going to be inserted, and that's step number 4. You're going to insert that custom link into your description, and when people click that link, you get paid commission, right? So if we use the Amazon example, Amazon has an affiliate program called Amazon Associates. And basically, if I get my custom link and I talk about a book or a product you can buy on Amazon, or I can say, hey, buy this digital camera on Amazon, and they click through and they buy that digital camera, or they buy any product really, then I can get paid a little tiny amount, and those add up over time. So that's an affiliate marketing with Amazon. Another good example of that is like Wix. You've probably seen some of their stuff too, where I have a link for Wix, and you can talk about, hey, I use Wix to make my website, somebody could say, and but you can make money with Wix by promoting, their web platform, basically. So you sign up with Wix, they give you a custom link, you talk about Wix, or you talk about website design and development in easy development on your video, and then you can say to people, hey, in the description below I've got a link to Wix, they've got a special going on right now, click through that and check out Wix. And that's how you're doing that affiliate marketing. So as you can see, there's a lot of different ways that you can make money on YouTube. What I would suggest is instead of trying to do all 7 at one time, is just pick the things that make the most sense for you, that work for you. If your primary goal is, let's say, a service or product, then focus everything around that, and then other things you can add later, like affiliates and all that kind of stuff. So for me, for example, my primary goal is to send people to my website and to buy my courses, for example, or they could buy my courses on Udemy. I'm promoting courses. My end goal is that people would buy my courses. That's my goal. Now, if later on I want to add other types of things like affiliate links or whatever, I can do that. It's actually pretty easy to do, and I can have these multiple streams of income, and a lot of people do that. But especially if you're starting from scratch, trying to think of these 7 things and trying to pick one that you're going to really try to focus on. And some take some time to do, like the YouTube monetization. That's a process where you need to release videos and get those views and those subscribers. Other things like affiliates, you might need to have a certain minimum number of followers or things to qualify. So when you look at affiliates that make sense for your niche or your business, look at the requirements as far as how affiliates work. But either way, pick one of those and concentrate on those, and that's how you're going to kind of start building your channel and your channel plan around that.